All right, today I'm making a new hyperfixation meal. Whether it's lunch or dinner, Clayton and I are addicted to this one. It is a smashed Greek lamb wrap. We're using the new side dish, Greek Vinaigrette. And if you didn't know, I'm the founder of this company. And this is our newest flavor, and it's my favorite. So I'm gonna show you how to make this. It's super simple. We're gonna start off with a cucumber kind of like relish that's gonna go on top of everything. We're gonna make the lamb mixture, and we're gonna put it all together. So let's get started. So I've got a couple of mini cucumbers here that I'm gonna dice up pretty small. This is one of those meals that I actually originally made with a bunch of things that I just happen to have on hand, and now it's become a favorite, and they're very customizable. So if you don't wanna make the relish and you just wanna top it with some cucumbers and olives and not get fancy like me, that's fine too. And you're just gonna wanna get like a medium dice on all of these items. Medium to small. All right, so we've got 2 mini cucumbers. I'm gonna put this one up because that's enough. Some red onion. Dice up the onion pretty small. Okay. Next up, some cherry tomato or tomato. Any tomato works here, just dice it up. This is just what I happen to have on hand. They're really large too. All right, some olives. I know olives are controversial. Why am I saying that weird? So you can choose to use these or not, but I think they're essential in all things Greek. Toss that in there, and then a little bit of feta. This is gonna add that like burst of tang and brightness and creaminess to the wraps. And last but not least, the Greek vinaigrette. This is gonna be bright and tangy and herby, and it's gonna add a lot of flavor really quickly to our little cucumber salad, relish, topping. Okay. We're gonna give this a toss. And because the feta's salty and the olives are salty and there's already salt in the dressing, it really doesn't need anything additional. And you can see here how delicious that looks. Whether you're making like a lamb burger or like a salmon, just some grilled salmon, this is gonna be delicious on top of it all. The next thing that we're gonna make is the lamb mixture. If you're someone who is adverse to using ground lamb meat, I'm so sorry for you because I think it has the best flavor, but that's okay, I'll forgive you. You can use just ground beef right here. Or you could honestly probably use ground chicken. But why use ground chicken when you can use ground beef? All right, here's where I'm just gonna like add a bunch of spices and herbs, and this is very customizable. So just remember that as you're making these wraps, anything goes. So we've got a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon pepper, about a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon dried oregano, some garlic powder, about half a teaspoon, and allspice. This is such a great flavor when you're making like lamb meatballs. About half a teaspoon of that, and some herbs. I already have some chopped from my meal prep this week. I've got a little bit of parsley, about a tablespoon, and about a tablespoon, well, that's about all I have left, of fresh dill. All right, let me get my gloves, because this is where you get a little bit messy. I'm gonna go ahead and get my tortilla ready to rock, if I can open this package with my gloves on. Got it, okay. These tortillas, by the way, delicious. So you want a larger, soft flour tortilla for this recipe, and you'll see why in just a second. And I'm gonna make probably 2 of these right now. Technically this serves 4. Set those there, and get in there and just mix this meat up until it's all well combined. All right, and I called these smashed lamb Greek wraps for a reason. You're gonna take about 1/4 cup of the mixture, and you're gonna add that to the flour tortilla, and you're gonna just Spread this out into a thin, even layer. It's a little messy. It's not cute, but it's really cute at the end, I promise. It's cute when you take a bite. Spread that out onto the flour tortillas, like so. And the meat kind of seizes up and shrinks a little bit, but so really get it out. They're pretty good. Do another one. Now this would be super fun if you've got like a flat top griddle outside for grilling season, and super customizable in a fun warm weather dinner or lunch. And you can see I've got a little extra meat, and I'll save this and I'll make these wraps for lunch again tomorrow, because I'm telling you, it's all I want to eat. Okay, we're gonna heat medium high. Once that's hot, add in a little bit of olive oil. You're gonna do one at a time, unless you're on a flat top. And you're gonna put this meat face down in the skillet. Gonna press it down. You're gonna cook until it's nice and golden brown. 3 to 4 minutes is really all it takes. It's such a thin layer of meat, so it's gonna cook really quickly. All right, I bet this is done. Transfer that to a cutting board. You can see that nice brown on the lamb meat. I'm gonna do the second one as well. While that's finishing up, the only other thing I'm gonna add is some shredded lettuce. I'm just gonna really thinly slice this. All right, so this we're gonna put here. So to finish this all off, you're just gonna add your lettuce, your delicious cucumber, whatever you wanna call it, relish, thank you, Katie, and an extra drizzle of our side dish, Greek Vinaigrette. And finish it off with my favorite herb of all time, fresh dill. Now, you could eat it like a giant taco, but we kind of roll it into a wrap, kind of roll it into a burrito around here. And she's a big girl, and she's so good. When I made this and Clayton took his first bite, he said cuss words in a good way, because it was that good. It's stupid good. This recipe is on getsidedish.com. The Greek Vinaigrette is currently only on our website. Hopefully it'll be in retailers. Tell your local retailer to sell us. But this is also on getsidedish.com, where you can stock up on the Greek for the summertime. It's perfect. And enjoy this delicious wrap.